3 down.
On second down, here's Ryan. Right middle, and it's complete.
3 down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his third and long. It's Freeman. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to very good about themselves. Great job out-leveraging the offense.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Hey, let's go, let's go.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Tight end's right. Hey, express. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
3 down. Hey, express. 22. Gun. 20.
Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to their offense.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on it.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, gone. He gets it to Cooks. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Five.
Now a first down throw, gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, fellas.
2nd and 10. Goff again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. The extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes our score 17-0. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Single. Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now Goff on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 41 yards.
Here we go.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Alert, alert. 3 down.
Now a play fake here on first down. This throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To the air again. Goff. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Deion Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Tiger.
The throw on 2nd down is gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at the offense and say, guys, let's capitalize on this one.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Hey,
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Matt Longacre in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Let's
So
go.
the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
There we
The
go.
Falcons
Let's go.
on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Watch out. 22. 52's the mic, boys. 52. I'm coming.
Play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Foster now as he's on the punt play. This is taken at about the 14. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
76, tell him.
Bad
76.
enough to throw it anywhere, but that
76.
drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
we go, fellas. Here we go. Double tight, double tight. Three down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Hey, watch 16, watch 16, boys. Here we go. 76, 76, 17, 17. Jester.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Trying to get it to Woods.
Interception all day,
How about
baby.
the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here with Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Woo! Yeah, baby, yeah. Get up,
Now
let's
from
go.
the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Hey, let's
Another
go.
shot from
Let's
the
go.
9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Let's go.
Devontae Freeman, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defense is not be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, they're safe.
On the counter, Gurley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
Someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd down, hands off. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point. Picked off at the 45. And the return will be stopped at at the 34-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good push, we can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Connects with the right side, and he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's go.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Watch 16, watch 16.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
On second and 10, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. And that is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Ryan's going to give to Freeman on the ball. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He wasn't ready. Let's go. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No.
Ryan leads the play with the ball. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
He's crashing.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where he's going to be before the action. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll get it up the middle. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Here comes the boom.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up. Keep going at it. I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Throwing now is Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here we go.
Goff to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well, and you have a chance to let it develop a little bit, You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Here we go.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll run him now. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Let's get it. Super. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's gone. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Didn't have the receiver up and downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Gone. Steps away to his left. And that's complete to Gurley. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Here we go.
On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hardball.
Throwing now. Gone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. By Keanu Neal. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
Baby, could I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero Dale, get my baby 30,000. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. I'm on the road, I'm getting paid like what you want, baby. You a bougie, baby, but I love you, baby. Give you the world, baby. Pay $5 grand for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby. We love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my way. 30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. We got plus bad, that's I swear, baby, it was just kiss, that's it. How could I forget that you done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your town. Saw a little mama, I can give you more. Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero Dale, get my baby 30,000. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. Could've been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm clean to you. If you would add to you, they be mad when I tend to you. That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These I son them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it like, yo, what it like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you cop this for me?
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero Dale, get my baby 30,000. Bar for me.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
Watch 12. Trip.
Throwing on first down is Rogers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2 times. 3 down. Hey, check.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
You ain't ready today.
Let's go, come on. Test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
All day.
No. Green 18.
6-man.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he slides to avoid the hit. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Green 18. Green 18.
They go play action here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Samson Abukum. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Let's go, come on.
Work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
No. Green 18.
Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, 44 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go two.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Goal to lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
4 down, 4 down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
Good job,
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Orange, 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 orange.
There's the first down now for Talladega. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good job, good job.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and 5.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
From the gun on 3rd down. Go. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Lift. Lift.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step. That's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunity. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Here we go.
Watch tight, tight end's right. Watch tight, tight end's right.
Now it's gone.
4 down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And on 2nd down, this is good. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Jester.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Double tight. Hey.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Longacre. Able to drop him for a loss of 4. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Three down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So, hey, let's go. Come on.
Strong right. You got three down.
On 1st down, Rodgers buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Single. I got a single on the slot.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Let's get off the field.
And left side is Graham. 23 yards on the play.
Easy work.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart. He'll have all that time to find open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Throw left side complete. It's Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So, hey, let's go. Come on.
Double tight. 3 down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. a complete throw out of the backfield. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Come on.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in a linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers head on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had a really long field goal to do so.
76.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that you almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Here we go. Single.
76. Tell him. 76.
The throw on second down is gone. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Court
They'll
out.
get
17.
9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
17.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Mike's 50.
From the gun, here's Gall. This will be a jump off for Kelly. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Goff now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got a chance of first down here. Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Goff throwing again. He'll leave it for Kelly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
3 buzz.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10.
12.
4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Up it underneath to his running back, complete. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, 5.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
4 down.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Woods.
Jack 31.
They give him a gain of 37. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
42's the mic, boys.
Ric Flair.
Watch the curl.
To the air again. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee from a yard out. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
14. There we go. 14.
Again, gone. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
3 down.
Rodgers now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And now it's second down.
I've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is. If he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to come from with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
That's fine. Go ahead. Let's go. Come on.
6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Tight end's right.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Dang, baby.
The Packers on 3rd down.
Let's go. Come on.
A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to air one. This is caught inside the 15. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Bring up.
Double tight. Double tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Crosby puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're close post-game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So they had the big loss on that first down pass. And facing a 2nd and long. And this one is incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. 3rd down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Super.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Off play action. Here's gone. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Check 99.
DC, DC.
Pick the edge. Go.
On first down, it's good. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll stick to the ground game with Garland. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here we go,
He's
here we
had
go.
a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Now gone. He's going to flip that out to the field. It's complete.
3 down.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's
And I think we saw a college run in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tiger.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. Looking for Woods that time.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Hey, we got 3.
Montgomery to begin the drive. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the
That's
ground
fine.
game.
Yeah, hurry up.
Man left.
3 down. 3 down.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
On play action, now Rodgers. It gets to the middle of the club. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 32 that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
No. Blue 58.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Inside by Adams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey.
319.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
Hey, check 26.
hard to get them started again occasionally.
3 down.
319.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Rodgers now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
3 down.
No. Green 18.
58's Mike, 58. 58's Mike. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They get play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that.
That's fine.
And
Yeah.
even though
Let's go. Hey,
it
let's
is
go. Come on.
complete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving
Zoom,
the pressure
zoom.
that you're seeing from your front.
Odd.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He's to the 10. That is right at the 10-yard line.
That's it, baby.
And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be
That's fine.
careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
That's fine.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
And 58 is a Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
Rodgers with the keeper. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
Here we go, fellas, here we
And there
go.
are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the
Watch that
ending,
in,
the
that is right.
interception.
11.
But they did put together, Charles,
11.
a nice sustained
11.
drive to get him down the field.
11.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, one thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no
Here we
good
go,
to go
fellas,
back
here
and
we
say,
go.
well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Tight end right.
Super.
4 down.
Second and 10. Goff again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that
On second and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
76.
Mike Daniels
76.
in there to
76.
bury him for a loss of 11. Third and long. It's gone. They got it over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Here we go.
And
Here
they're
we go.
indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
We got 4.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Out.
DC, DC.
They hand this one to Gurley. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, in those few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Check.
Zero. 180.
SOS.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Here we go, fellas. Here we
Play
go.
coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Here we go, Salon. White 20.
Mike 42.
Out of the gun. Gone. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. Trevor Davis now to return. Nice little juke. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
319.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
3 down.
On 1st down, Rodgers steps away to his left. Left side by Cobb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
So, hey, let's go. Come on.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
3 down, 3 down.
No. Blue 50. No.
Rodgers throwing here. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
26.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, in this league, this one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10.
Tight end right.
He's back to throw. He gets incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Here we go. Jester.
4 down.
Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Woods the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Twos.
Hey, we are.
5.
Back to throw.
Check 25.
Called in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end.
Twos. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is it a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Hey, Shell. Twos. Let's go, 12. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle
Here we
away.
go,
This
here
is
we
where
go.
they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
Here we go.
And it's always hard after you played
76.
really well early,
Here we go,
and then
here
you
we
kind of
go.
relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play.
And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one.
Go, hey,
Whether
let's go,
you're
come
able
on.
to get into field goal range, or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to the receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
No introduction really necessary. Get the message like a secretary. Boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flavor in the cemetery. Trap music originator. Fresh off of my hiatus. Yelling you to all my haters. They skywalk, I'm Darth Vader. Promise I don't give a about them. Let them out anywhere till them don't need matter. Yep, like in the Kango enter. New Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Long as I remember out of Atlanta. I can give a about a dog. Used to getting things from a text. So I count setting numbers in the hood. Do what I say do. Tell break bread or fake dead. A bit to hate that. 50 million a year dot to make that middle. You vote for Trump. You see me outside. Well, you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk. Ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like a Black Panther week to the teeth. Try me weak. Swear to God, I could have been Freddie Gray. Or Mike Brown get down with a homie and a half a. Let me buy Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I was challenging with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you from nothing, man. Grand hustle over everything. And hit the king like an 18-wheeler in and out of air lane. Never been a part of the in crowd. Got a problem with me, I say, y'all. Got the same friend that I came in with, ducking all that lane. Hey, everyone that knows on go. I rolled in the 4x4. Believe if a kid gon' go see me with ain't gon' see them no more. They love when I talk that. Roll by the car lot when bought it. Call case at the case and a phone. They will watch you give a that. I live today rapping back, catting them back what they capping back. Bankroll mama, we know it did. We cashing out, we bagging that. Stacking up, there's zero. Certified neighborhood hero. You can try one of them. Better not try with me though. Hey.
Bring it in. Roll it down by 2. We're gonna go out here, run this play for the win. Let's go get it. I formation, 28 sweeps, blue 14. Watch left.
We to the man, Atlanta head cop to the left, turn to the back. Try to see we weren't having that. Sit with your ad, drop it out with Alabama ad. That would get for trying to battle rap. Head, be one and done. No drive, but we running. Walk up to you while you showing us stun till you up that jewelry and money. Playing game, thinking showing up funny till my young win for me. Yeah. For the love of the bankroll, keep it busy. Don't nobody care about it. Don't nobody wanna hear about it. You got a problem, huh? Well, it's the same thing for everybody. I ain't gon' lie. I promise that a day go by. I ain't on the grind if I ain't on fire. If it one thing I want, then it can't go by. Tryna put 6 wheels on the Range Rover. I ain't finna play no game, that what you know. So if you think at the top till I move over. Modern day Tupac in a new Hova. Know that now come with us and down. We dodge a steady duck and clown. We chasing meals so we can put that down. top, but we run the town. But with millions in with no cap and gown, with rolling what happened now. Metal throne, concrete crown. Call that line, you getting beat. Real boy veteran, boy academy. He still remember me when they were sick and needed their medicine. Better watch it, partner, you ain't from around here thinking sweet, you got the wrong idea. Get left out there, tell them so what? I kept trap music all black. Still, I'm that stupid. Still down to do it if you ask stupid. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah. Trap music all black. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Full bridge, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving fast to slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they don't dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. I came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that. Ayy, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, I was by the stove. Big inside this cases once. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now these wanna date us. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminine.